there's a drought in good men, and I hate when people are like, well, you just ain't looking in the right places. Where am I meant to look?
Well, for you, fam. Who are you, blood? Who are you? Why? What do you mean, why, fam? You're moving mad.
The moment they notice they can't finesse you, bro, it's curtains, bro. They're gone, fam. They'll dip.
Or men who ask what you bring to the table.
Listen, big man, stop going there and giving the prostitute your money. It's not good.
What's wrong there?
No, it's not.
Imagine there was one place that you could go where people from all corners of the UK were there discussing their relationship issues and problems. People of all races, accents and lip filler sizes, all under one roof. I mean, how is anyone else going to figure out the dating market in the UK if you're not here, taking notes? Welcome back. I hope you're ready.
And you're staying away from these strong, free, independent women that got their own money, that pay for FA.
Are we dating the same guy? Has anyone else joined or like seen that page? Not even that page, because I know there's a few for like different places, and I'm not even gonna lie, I did join the Manchester one just for like a joke, just to see like who was on there, like the comments, like to be nosy. But I've seen like a few people come out and say like, you know, that their boyfriend's not actually been in this situation, it's been a jealous ex, and that can actually really give people like PTSD, like cause people's relationships to break down, and their partners are not even doing these things that are being posted by anonymous users. Like, does anyone ever remember Ask a Femme, where people used to just be able to say whatever they wanted? Like, I actually think personally that these pages are so dangerous. Like, at the beginning I thought, oh yeah, it's a bit of a laugh and like, you know, send it into the girls group chat. I feel if you are going to these pages and you are asking, you know, like you're in a relationship and you are going to those pages and you are thinking, oh, let me post my boyfriend in there, see if anything's going on. I think if you've got that feeling to do that anyway, you just need to leave. That's what I personally think. You just need to leave, because the fact that you have to do that and you don't know, like you've not got that self-confirmation within yourself, yeah, the relationship's just, it's done already. I personally think that, but yeah, I don't know. Some of you may agree, some may not, but I don't personally think that. You probably already know as well. I think if you go into those pages to ask whether your boyfriend's doing that, you definitely know. Like, with, you know, when you've got that gut feeling, like you definitely know, because you wouldn't be going to that page if you didn't have some sort of inkling, or you've not had a red flag, or there's something in his behaviour that's changed. You know what I mean? So these pages are dangerous and they should be shut down, because you just don't know. Somebody could be spreading a whole load of lies, somebody could be jealous of your relationship, want your life, which has been seen many times on that page. You know, there's people that are in relationships, got pregnant girlfriends, they've got wives. It doesn't really matter the state, like what extra commitment they've got to the relationship. Bottom line is, I just think that if you are one of those girls and you know that, you know, you're seeing somebody else's boyfriend or you know, and you're seeing these kind of things, then just message the girl. Putting it on social media, I personally think, is just adding more salt to the wound, and I think it's causing more heartbreak for the girl, especially when she sees it on there. It's just even more embarrassing than the embarrassment that the partner's caused, if it is true.
Georgia Mary. I like this video. I think she speaks a lot of sense. The Manchester accent though, I think it's very sexy. Even though they sound like professional liars, I still like the accent on a woman. Now ladies, if you need to go on this site, Are We Dating the Same Guy?, then it's a sign that there is something wrong with you. Now I understand the curiosity, of course, but if you have an issue with trust that bad, then you should just be single. When Georgia says that the pictures that you're looking at on this app, they could just be from a jealous ex. That is something that I've said already, and that's just facts. You cannot really trust a lot of the stuff that you see on the internet. These apps, just like dating apps, are destroying the dating mindset in the country.
Two girls on TikTok Live, they couldn't have been older than 15 years old. They're both sitting at the end of the bed. One's wearing a crop top showing her stomach and the other one's wearing a jumper. And I see the comments rolling in at the bottom of the screen and I'm curious to see what people are saying. So I click on them and it is just men saying the most slimy things like, can I be your boyfriend? How about we meet on a date? Can you roll your crop top up a little bit more so I can see more of your stomach? And I see this unfold and I see the girl in the jumper start to get a bit uncomfortable or awkward. And she goes, oh, I'm just feeling really hot. I'll be back in a minute. So she goes off the camera, she comes back on screen and now she's wearing a crop top too, like the other girl. Of course, because she wants some of this attention. None of it was directed towards her. She's a teenager. They don't care where these comments are coming from. And we would have thought with all the education going on in schools about online safety that these girls wouldn't do this, but they are. Because traditional classroom techniques are boring these teenagers. It's not engaging them. And that's why I've done something different. When I go in and speak with these teenagers, I get them involved in a narrative. I get them engaged in a discussion. They're asking questions. And when they leave, they say, that's probably the best thing that we've ever seen at this school. So if your son or daughter does go to a school, please send my details to them. I'm relying on word of mouth for this. And I want to get the momentum going with reaching these teenagers.
So this is the video from Jeremy Indica. Now, you know, sometimes in society we talk about high value men. Most people think straight away when you say high value man, they think money straight away. Well done to this man here, because in my world, this is what I class as a high value man all day. Now, do you think, before we talk about anything else, do you think that women of the UK are interested in a guy like this? If as a man you told a woman that you was dating, that you did this sort of stuff, do you think that should be more interested in you? Do you think she should value you anymore? And as for the two girls in question, the two girls that were on TikTok, now the first thing is you'd probably say the parents should be protecting them more. But you know, the truth is there is no way to protect anyone anymore. The internet is everywhere. There's no way you can hide from it. There's no way you can hide your kids from it. This is just the world that we live. This is not China yet.
Good sight.
Not gonna lie, I'm not feeling very nice because of what that man just said. I just hate stuff like that. It makes me feel really horrible. So I've just gotta keep running through it.
So this is a clip here from Brooke Paynton. So I don't know if you heard what happened in the video, just the guy walking past while she was setting up her camera. He said, nice ass. She looked back at him and he said, good sight, and carried on walking. She then was upset and couldn't film apparently. Now at first glance you'd probably say, well, she had the right to feel that way. You know, what a nasty man. How can he say something like that? And truthfully, anyone can feel however they want to feel at any time. Now this man didn't approach her, he just walked past and she felt uncomfortable. So I went to this girl's profile just to have a little look around, just to see if I could find what I was looking for. Because when you know the nature of women, you understand that what she was doing was just acting. So yeah, I went on her TikTok profile, I had a little look, and there it is. She was in the gym doing stretches in, you know, those workout shorts with the arse outline, the cheeks outline at the bottom. And I'm thinking to myself, well, surely if you're doing that online, you're gonna get a lot of comments like the one you got when you were filming. So are the comments that you got online, are they okay? And the one in person isn't okay? Or were you just filming just to try and get views? I don't know. But what happens when thousands of men send the same comment that the guy said in the clip? See, it's okay to collect those comments online because those comments online make you look good to your other friends and make you look wanted in society because you've got all those comments. But in person, she's nearly in tears, couldn't film anymore. The mindset of English women for me is done, finished. You don't have to agree. You will find out for yourself though.
You see, one thing about these girls, yeah? Hey, they love a man they can finesse, bro. They love someone they can manipulate, fam. The moment they notice they can't finesse you, bro, it's curtains, bro. They're gone, fam. They'll dip. It don't even matter how much a bitch loves you, bro. Like, the girl can love you to death. If she cannot finesse your team, bro, she's like, the gig's done. Like, in her, that's dead. It's boring. Like, what's the point of her even chatting to you? Like, look, I'm not saying it's every girl. Like, there might be some girls out here that don't have that intention or don't run around thinking like that, innit? But it's like, I don't know what it is, man. This type of girl, they love having one up on you. I don't like, do you get me? Like, maybe it's just my experiences, innit? But it's like they feel as if whenever they can't get one up on you, they just start hating, fam. They just become your hater. They turn from your biggest fan to your biggest hater.
Now, this is a clip from Denz FS. Now, this I can personally say is facts, and is something that I constantly see out there in the streets. The majority of men today, from what I see, are the men that are easy to manipulate and finesse. And the rest of the men are just men that have got money to waste trying to get cookies. Because I think part of why dating isn't working anymore is because why would I take someone that I've never met out for food? Think about it for a second. Is that a wise move? For me to arrange dinner with somebody that I've never met before in my life? Why would I want to do that? Now, some men do it and get finessed. And the men that don't do it, these men are called salty and broke and red-pilled and feminine and all this sort of stuff. If she can't get you to pay for her life and buy her stuff, she's gone.
Where are the most common places to contract parasites from?
Pets.
Okay, pets is on my list.
I'm sorry.
You know, that's, I think, how I got H. pylori.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. They're out there and they're drinking out of puddles. They're licking their bums. They're
eating poop.
Yeah, they're eating poop. They're, you know, it's just...
My dog eats roadkill sometimes.
Okay, they're eating roadkill, which...
And then I'm like, oh my God.
And then you let your dog lick you.
Yeah, I've
and
been way more conscious about it. I'm like, did you give me acne for 10 years? Because I'm going to freak out.
I mean, it's possible. Like, it's possible. And I'm not saying get rid of your dogs or your cats, but, you know, if you think about like the cat parasite, toxoplasmosis, have you heard of the...
Is that the one that affects your mental health?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically it can control your mind. It'll be the inability to feel fear and make you promiscuous because it's like controlling you.
Now this is a clip from Cut Scrub. Now you know my take on dogs already. Oh my days, bro. In Liverpool, the situation is out of control. Every girl has a dog. Every girl has a dog, or stops other people in the street who have a dog to express their excitement. It's unhygienic, it's unnecessary, and it's not for me. Each to their own, yeah? I'm not here to upset anyone, but it does annoy me. People that do have dogs automatically think that everybody else likes dogs. And it's like, move your dog away from me, please. My clothes are clean. That dog is dirty. Move your dog away from me, please.
Hi fellas, just a quickie. As some of you already know, I've been away for a while, but I went live a few days ago and I'm so pleased that a lot of you boys out there are finally getting it. Finally getting my message and taking notice of what I'm telling you. And you're staying away from these strong, free, independent women that got their own money, that pay for FA, contribute FA. You're starting to do your own thing. And I was going through some of the emails, and it's great to hear that a couple of you, well, one of you is going to be promoted next year, so nice one there, Dave. And Steve in Portsmouth, he's starting his own business at the start of the new year, so congrats for that one. And Stevie, who's got his own business, but now he's starting to generate more business as business is starting to come in. So guys, it's absolutely fantastic to hear that you're getting on, doing your own thing, as that's what you're supposed to be doing as a man. Start living for you, start living your dreams, start creating your dreams, stop living for women, stop chasing women, you know, especially those strong, free, independent, modern day women, the ones that keep on going on about they've got their own money, but literally just pay for FA when you see them. You know which ones I'm talking about. And for any of you out there that think, oh, well, it would be nice to meet up with someone, well, listen, these strong and free independent women that you keep seeing and hearing about, and that they say that they don't need a man, it's probably true. They don't need a man. So why would you want to give the most valuable commodity you have, and that's your time, on someone that doesn't need you? Stop getting used by these strong, free, independent women. Got me own money but pay for FA. Stay away from them. They're out there to get you. Stop getting used by them. Start doing your own thing. Double your wealth, guys, is the name of the game. You double your wealth, or they go and double their body count. As always, guys, stay strong, stay safe, keep your good faith as always, and let's all speak soon.
Phil Stable. Now that was a powerful little clip there. 3 things I want to say about this clip. Number 1, as a man, when you focus on yourself and not women, magical things can happen, and your life can elevate to great heights. Number 2, the talk of an independent woman, it just needs to stop now. It needs to be thrown in the bin. In the world that we live in, men need women and women need men, full stop. Men build the world that we live in, and women enhance that world. This is basic survival logic. Now number 3, the third thing I want to say on this. As a man, if you do happen to find the right one in this crazy world that we live in, then do the right thing. Because if you do the right thing with the right person, both of you can elevate to levels that single people can't. Single people can't even imagine of reaching the levels that you can reach when you find the right one and you do the right thing. As a team, you will always be stronger as a team.
I don't have another talking stage in me at this moment. I feel like these men today, they're not even men, they're actually little boys. Actual little boys. And I know it's not a thing where it should always be about man. But as I'm getting older, I want to settle down, I want to have a family, and I'm just looking at, are these, what is this what's meant to be leading the next generation? Because what the fuck? What the actual fuck? And the thing is, I'm speaking to so many women, and it's like the baddest of the baddest women, the baddest, the prettiest, the most beautifulest, the most kind-hearted, genuine women, and I'm just like, they're all going through the same thing. It's like there's a drought in good men, and I hate when people are like, oh, you just ain't looking in the right places. Where am I meant to look? I will go to Aldi and I will literally like be doing my shopping, and a guy who portrays to be nice approaches me, and then I'm there like, yeah, feeling his energy, and then we exchange numbers, and then the talking stage, and then the love bombing, and then all of that stuff, and making me, leading me on and all this stuff there. I'm just like, I'm not psychic. I don't have those abilities. Yeah, I have an intuition, but you see me as well, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what's going on in people's lives and stuff like that, so I do feel like, yeah, that in that sense I could improve on that. But in general, and I'm sorry, yeah, this can't just be a women, oh, you like need to go to therapy and all this shit and sort out your insecurities and your self-confidence. No, because actually these men are actually dog shit. They're actually playing games. Guys will go on like they fuck with you, like they like you, like that, like they're so into you, You see me as well, especially when I first meet a guy, I don't give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, especially because man's not on my mind like that. But like, you know, if you're persistent, you're persistent. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, let me give him a chance. When people are like, oh, you don't give the nice guys a chance. Because the nice guys don't turn out to be that nice when you do give them a chance. I'm just like, I'm not a psychic. Who on this earth thought that I'd be a psychic? We're not psychics out here, so it's like, we're only gonna see what's at face value. And yes, obviously there are some red flags, but again, nobody's perfect. So if we start cutting off people every single red flag, I'm just there like, well, then we're just going to be single forever. But it's like, when are these men going to be men? Because I'm looking at the quality of men and I'm like, this is meant to be leading the next generation. They don't even know what the fuck they want at this point. They don't. I know beautiful women, I'm sorry, but I know what I bring to the table, and you're playing in my face, side eye, and then they're all keying with their friends like it's fucking a joke. Like, oh, she's on my line, I gotta like this, I gotta like that. Like, they start laughing at people's emotions, and I'm just like, emotions is not something to be playing with and to be fucking with. And I swear, a lot of these men are little boys, because if they're not interested anymore, it's like they don't even have the balls, the guts, the courage, the courtesy, the manhood to just be honest, and let her go. You'd rather her drag her like a little rag doll and she's following like a little puppy because you've promised her this and that and da-da-da-da, and she sees potential in you and all of this stuff. And it's like, it can't just be, oh, girls get therapy. No, babes, because even with therapy, I don't even see men. I can't lie, I don't see them. I don't even have the answers. I just know that this can't be it. This can't be the evolution. And the same men from the Roman days, I don't understand. Where is the man that would go out there and start wars for their women? What happened to that? Like, I swear to God, today these little boys don't even like women. At this point, they like each other. They're literally so loyal to their boys. They're probably fucking them on the sly. I'm not even joking. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you're gay, be gay. But what the fuck? Because, bro, I wish I had an asexual reproductive system, but I don't, because you actually need these aliens to bear your children. The thing is, don't talk to me if you're not serious. Don't waste my time. I don't like coming out my skin, but the fact is, that's time I'm not gonna get back. That's emotions and memories that I don't really want to have. Like, don't embed something in my brain if you're not willing to see it through. And it's okay. Like, I'm not angry at the fact that, you know, a guy loses interest. It's just the fact that you just will carry on like you're still interested, knowing that you're not. I don't understand. Be a man. Women today, I know we have to be at this point soldiers, because the way they're just flinging and dashing our emotions all over the place like it's nothing. But then if we start getting gangster, we're crazy. So what? It's a joke, and I'm not here for it.
That was very long. China Victoria. So China Victoria said a lot. She said a lot here. And you know what? I do like this girl. She seems a bit young. And I can only imagine that the men she's talking about, the men she's dealing with, are also young as well. Just from, you know, the stuff that she said. So for many of the stories that you see on this channel, you can see that the problem with dating, it's not just men and it's not just women. It's a collective issue. In this girl's case, in China's case, I'd say look for older men that know what they want. She sounds like she's looking for maturity, so that would help if you went for older men. And lastly, I want to say this on this video. Regardless of how many people treat you badly, never carry that hurt and that anger to the next person, because you will end up hurt forever. The mindset you have and the choices you make in this dating world always come back to that same question I ask on every video. When it comes to dating in the UK, are you part of the problem or are you part of the solution?
Unpopular opinion, yeah, but if you tell me you're still on good terms with your ex, you guys still talk, you guys are still friends, I'm out. So let me get this straight, yeah. You guys have broken up, but you're still friends. You still talk, you still interact. Okay. So with the knowledge of knowing you guys used to be close, you guys used to get it cracking, I should now risk my mental health, my heart, my sanity, because you want me to think you lot are mature enough to have a friendship even if you guys are broken up. Okay. Listen, it's not me that will start to like you, and then after a month, 2 months, 6 months, you now come and say, oh, I'm still feeling my ex, I'm going back. For me, the only way me and you can be cool is if your ex is gone from your life or gone from the earth.
So this clip from RT with RT. Now, I'm intrigued to know how many men watching this disagree with what this guy's just said. Let me know in the comment section if it's okay for your girl to still be friends with her ex. My answer is, if she's still friends with her ex, it's not my girl. I know of men that put their mental health at risk just to be with a girl like this. And unfortunately, those are the sort of men that I have to distance myself with, because I've said this before. Your friends' problems eventually become your problems. And if you know people that are purposely creating problems for themselves, you need to distance yourself from them, unless you want that extra stress. I didn't think so.
So, if you want to know if a man is a dusty or not, and this method is 100% foolproof, put up stories on your Instagram about like taking the piss out of men who ask to go 50-50, or men who ask what you bring to the table, and they literally just filter themselves out because they get so nervous and intimidated, just because like they're so broke. So you're welcome.
So this video from Grace Williams. Now, if a girl wanted to find out what the man she was dating thought about 50-50 and what women bring to the table, wouldn't that girl just ask? I'm a bit confused. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but posting something online just to get his reaction instead of just asking him is silly and immature. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. So if a man is asking to go 50-50, or a man asks what she brings to the table, this man is classed as dusty. For me, relationships have never been 50-50. It's always 100-100. Girls who get offended when men ask what they bring to the table, from what I see out there in the world, it's normally girls that haven't got anything to bring to the table at all, and have never even thought about what value they bring to the team. Now, if you're joining a partnership, if you're joining a team, and they were to ask you what qualities can you bring to this team, would that offend you? Because I don't know about you, but I can't be part of a team that I'm not adding value to. That's just not my style. And if a man ever has to ask you the question, what do you bring to the table? Then it's obviously because so far you haven't shown him anything at all. And he's probably thinking, am I making the right investment here? But as far as Grace is concerned, he's just broke. Get your passport, fellas. And I'll see you on the other side. Peace.
She's got me thinking of all the things I do, all the things I do. She's working undercover, but so am I. And that's your baby mama, she ain't even mine. I've never had to go anywhere, cause she's got what I need, my undercover lover. I saw potential in another brother's baby.